I'm Daniel Stockemer. I'm a full professor at the School of Political Studies at the University of Ottawa. I'm also the holder of the Konrad Adenauer Research Chair in Empirical Democracy Studies. I've been here for 13 years. My research focuses mainly on political participation, populism, conspiracy theories, and election studies more generally. And I have right now 6 PhD students, several master students, and I'm also very much involved in organizing, for example, field research trips to Europe and to provide like a holistic environment where students can thrive.
My name is Nick Bordeleau. I'm a PhD candidate here at the University of Ottawa in the School of Political Studies. I am also a member and a student researcher in the Konrad Adenauer Research Chair in Empirical Democracy Studies. My research interests are in democratic stability, conspiracy theories, disinformation, populist attitudes, and just voter behaviorism.
My research chair is a joint project by the Konrad Adenauer Foundation and the University of Ottawa. It's jointly financed, and the goal is to provide excellence in research in fields relevant to contemporary democracies like Canada or Germany, and these fields are like elections, populism, public opinion, and democratic backsliding. And so what we do here, we provide a hub of study, sharing of information, and also of exchange by profs and students in empirical democracy studies, and to be a center of excellence in these fields in Canada and around the world.
As a PhD student in the Konrad Adenauer Research Chair, the chair provides me with a very good environment to network with specialists and researchers in the fields of democracy and studies of political behavior and democratic backsliding. So I get many opportunities to engage in research projects, get some funding, and also engage in various events that the chair organizes.
So one of the big projects we are undertaking right now is a project on age representation. The chair over the past couple of years has built the largest database on age representation in parliaments around the world. It's called WARP dataset, so WARP dataset.com, and it's an ongoing project, and this maps age representation across national parliaments from 1950 till now. And based on these data sets, we're having I wrote a book, or we wrote a book, then we have some articles, and we also have some outreach activities. For example, the data set features heavy at the IPU, it features heavy at the International IDA, and in the future we want to add a different layer and also build a data set on age in cabinet, and this will probably be finished by the end of June, July next year. And so we also want to make this public, and this will add to our expertise. We will make this the hub on age representation probably around the world. And I will let Nick talk about the other big projects we're undertaking, which is on conspiracy theories.
Over the last year, the research chair has also been working on the Comparative Conspiracy Research Project, which is a large comparative research on conspiracy theories and conspiracy believers. So the goal of the project was to collect data in 8 contemporary democracies and various countries around the world, so that we could understand better who believes in conspiracy theories and what specific conspiracy theories they believe in. And so we're working on various research projects relating to who the typical conspiracy believer is, and we're also trying to understand if the typical conspiracy believer is different from one country setting to the other. The research chair also organizes an annual conference, and this year's theme was in line with the Comparative Conspiracy Research Project, and we hosted researchers and experts in the field of conspiracy theory from around the world. And this took place last October in Ottawa, and it was a tremendous event.
The research chair is also very much involved in outreach activities. I mean, me as the chair, but also my PhD student regularly appear in national and international media outlets such as TV, news media, or social media. For example, there has been a lot of reporting about age of especially the two candidates or likely candidates in the United States of America, Joe Biden and Donald Trump, who are both either over 80 or close to 80. And since our project on age nicely links into this theme on age, we've been basically interviewed all over the world on age of politicians and why we need younger parliaments and why it's a democratic deficit that the parliamentarians are generally 20 to 30 years older than the population. So this is one of the links that we have been drawing lately from our research to more like a media environment or the general public. In addition, it's also important to mention that the chair is very active in teaching. The chair organizes once a year a joint summer school with the University of Rostock and Eva University in South Korea. And the goal is to exchange views, bring students together, and also around the theme of divisions, reconciliation and unity, to organize a themed summer school in either Canada, Germany or South Korea. And we are very happy next year to go to South Korea and talk about the Korean reunification.
If you want to know more about the Konrad Adenauer Research Chair in Empirical Democracy Studies, you can follow us on X @CastChair, or you can click the link in the description to go to our website.